Ring mit einem Gesamtgewicht von 146 Kilogramm. Hier sind Kid Lykos, Proven Kid Lykos 2, Lykos Gym.
Great to see Lykos Gym here in the World Tag Team Festival, one of the top teams in the UK. They've been together since 2021. Former Progress Tag Team Champions, and in fact the original Kid Lykos, the one you see without the mask, has the most tag team title reigns of anyone in Progress, 4 tag team title successes for that man. So let's not underestimate the potential of Lykos Gym this weekend.
Especially these two men, newcomers. Everybody else in this tournament, more or less a known entity, but these two come in with a lot of question marks. Those question marks may become exclamation marks by the end of this weekend.
Und die Gegner in diesem Erstrunden-Match.
And you talk about exclamation marks. That is exactly what these two men represent.
Mit einem Gesamtgewicht von 172 Kilogramm. From Chicago, Illinois, USA, Base God Gringo Loco. From Mexico City, Mexico, King Strange Arez, Los Desperados.
Los Desperados, popular around the world. They're getting a standing ovation here tonight in Germany. They've teamed together extensively in GCW, now looking to make an impact here in Europe. Arez and Gringo Loco.
Two of the most unpredictable human beings in the professional wrestling business. We've seen Gringo Loco do some truly incredible things over the past two festivals, World Tag Team Festival 2023 and 16 Karat Gold 2024. Speaking of 16 Karat Gold, we just saw the announcement, 16 Karat Gold 2025 between the 7th and the 9th of March. We call it Europe's biggest wrestling festival. It is a phenomenon, an experience that every fan should at least once see. So if you have the opportunity, you will be able to witness it. Otherwise, the typical ways and means as known, wXw Now or Triller TV Plus.
If I was Lykos Gym, listening to this reception for Gringo Loco in particular, I would be thinking, man, I have walked into the Lion's Den here tonight in the Turbine Halle. Kid Lykos 2. I'm not going to be, I don't think, the fan favorites here.
Well, that much is clear when you're standing across from Gringo Loco and Arez, but one thing's for sure, Kid Lykos and Kid Lykos 2 have tagged together for a long time, and there is, I'll say, a bit of a curse following Gringo Loco and Arez. Neither of them, no matter what festival or tournament at wXw, they've never made it past the first round. We remember Arez was in 16 Karat Gold 2023. He didn't make it past the first round, falling to Commander, and he was in World Tag Team Festival tagging alongside Latigo. That's part of Los Vipers. Also fell in the first round to Ambos, and Gringo Loco was part of 16 Karat Gold in 2024, falling to De Vecchio in the first round. So a bit of a pattern there.
Yeah, it's a duck that they're going to want to overcome, a mental block maybe. And we'll see if they're able to do it here. As the original Kid Lykos, who no longer wears a mask. If you're a fan of British wrestling, you might have been used to seeing Kid Lykos wearing a mask, but he was forced to unmask in his feud with Spike Trivet over in Progress. And by the way, we're talking about Progress Wrestling. These two grapple down on the canvas here. But don't forget that tomorrow afternoon, Progress Defy and Pro Wrestling Noah with a collaboration, a joint show here from the Turbine Halle tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Central European time, right here on Triller TV Plus.
And some incredible competition that we'll witness there is now here looking for a quick victory. Caught there by Arez, incredibly well adapted there. Arez countered La Magistrale and got a cover of his own. And King Strange, somebody that we've been witnessing here at wXw since 16 karat gold 2023. An incredible ability to not just be incredible, like mobility, but also an incredible ability to get into your head. That's something he does very, very well.
Los Desperados and Lykos Gym. Both of these teams looking to claim the 6th and final spot in our semi-finals. We started tonight with 12 teams in the World Tag Team Festival. We will have halved that number at the conclusion of this match. And if you're just joining us here tonight in Oberhausen, well, one of the big breaking stories is that in our very first match of the evening, the now former World Tag Team Champions, Cash and Hector, were dethroned by KXS, who got to the semi-finals at their expense.
And we've witnessed an incredible first night here at World Tag Team Festival. Some truly wondrous action, but there's only one spot remaining for the second round, and this spot is very, very important. It will shape not just the next nights, but also who will have the opportunity to go off into the horizon and capture the World Tag Team Championships.
Arez, meanwhile, is trying to send Lykos via an arm drag to the outside, but Lykos able to battle back, sends Arez face first into the turnbuckle. Lykos, innovative stuff from Kid Lykos, who holds onto the legs. Arez escapes down the back. Schoolboy roll up here from Arez. Both men keeping each other guessing. Lykos with his shoulders down again.
Lykos going in, finds his way around into it. Trying, I think, to turn Arez and get another cover attempt. Arez fights back and finds a stark arm drag and one right back from Kid Lykos. Jumps over, kicks, moved across, and tit for tat in this final first round match.
Arez and Lykos glaring at each other. Two men representing two teams who have been able to be dominant forces in different parts of the wrestling world. It's Lykos tagging Kid Lykos 2, kind of his protege, the problem child of British wrestling, as he's known. And here comes Gringo Loco.
The man that's captured the hearts here in wXw in the Turbine Halle, a man that we will see later on as well in a utterly, I don't even have an adjective for it, but a TLC match against Mike DeVecchio, two men who utterly wondered us in the first round of 16 karat gold 2024.
Yeah, again, we're talking about it throughout tonight, but it really is a busy schedule this weekend. We are staying here in the Turbine Halle after our event here tonight. We're going to stay past midnight for Extreme Wrestling Party. Gringo Loco is going to be a part of that, as you said, in that TLC match. That's going to be on Triller TV Plus as well. But right now, Lykos 2 trying to lift Gringo Loco, and that was always going to be an uphill battle.
Lykos, though, using that incredible speed, and then Loco. So far, no critical hit, although you can't blame them for trying.
We talked about KXS. We know as well that young blood, Fuminori Abe, Shigeru Irie, into the semi-finals tomorrow. High Performer Limited, and of course Thomas Shire and one called Manders. One spot out of the 6 still to be filled, and it will be filled by one of these two teams. Lykos Gym doing all they can to make sure it's them.
Cut off there. Arez trying to come to help his partner, Gringo Loco, and now he's stuck in the mixer. As Lykos Gym seem to now have gotten a good control of this match.
Kid Lykos taking matters into his own hands here, as you say, starting to dictate the pace here.
And especially in a match like this where you know both teams can go full tilt, full speed, being able to dictate that tempo is so important.
Strike that was from Arez. Gringo Loco going to tag back in. Loco going to send Kid Lykos to the ropes. Going to change direction. Arez gets the kick to the head of Lykos. Here comes another one. But no, leg drop right across the back of the head.
Innovative as these two are. Cover here. Will it send Los Desperados to the next round? No. The shoulder comes up for Kid Lykos. And this as the first appearance for Lykos Gym, both Kid Lykos and Kid Lykos 2 at wXw. Imagine what an incredible opportunity it is for them. What incredible history they'll write if in their debut appearance they capture championship gold.
Chances of that look to be diminishing after that chop across the chest from Arez. Look, I know Lykos Gym a little better than you do. I've seen them in the UK a few times, man, and I'll tell you, that what you just said is not out of the question. They are a good team.
Oh goodness! Like you said, those chances look to be diminishing.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like we've seen upsets, or you could call them upsets, as the one called Manders and Shire beat a returning Timothy Thatcher and Hideki Suzuki earlier tonight. So it's not a night that we haven't seen wondrous things happen in.
Not seeming wondrous at all at the moment for Lykos. There's that standing moonsault from Gringo Loco. And then the Lucan kicks to the back of the neck from Arez.
Lykos 2, his temper has been lit, and here he comes.
Liu Kang's from a game called Mortal Kombat, by the way.
Yeah,
before
I know,
your time.
Dave. I'm not.
Yeah.
You're older than I am. Oh, goodness.
No, I'm saying it's before your time.
I'm a gamer. I'm cool, Dave.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell you, somebody who's not having a very cool time right now is Kid Lykos 2.
You did say earlier that you haven't had a brat summer yet. Maybe that's because you're playing too many video games.
You're getting on my last nerve now, Dave. I almost wish for Fulvek back.
Oh, let's not say things we can't take back now. As Arez going to try and force a submission from Kid Lykos 2. Lykos 2, with all of his limbs tied up, nowhere to go. Gringo Loco has him at his mercy. Gonna make him pay.
Goodness, that leg lands right onto the neck of Lykos 2. And look at the pain. The utter pain on Lykos. Los Desperados have pushed the envelope, and at this moment, look to be in a very good position to go on to the next round.
Again, we thank wrestling-infos.de for being our partners in presenting the World Tag Team Festival to you this evening. And Arez biting the fingers here of Lykos. He's holding his hands up as if they look no hands. I don't think that was the referee's problem.
Cover here, and his shoulder up, as I mentioned it.
Wasn't the hands he was worried about.
Well, he was getting warned, and he did let go in the correct period of time, so. I will say it was impressive, though. That's really good grip strength. Good teeth. I bet he brushes.
Good grip strength. That's one way to give someone a compliment, I guess. Here comes Lykos. Lykos going to shove Gringo Loco away. Over the top sunset flip. Shoulders of Loco go down. Loco straight back up to his feet, but here comes Kid Lykos 2 and takes Loco down.
And now Lykos 2 catches Arez. Combination. Wonderful mobility there by Kid Lykos.
Lykos Gym turning up the heat here on the Los Desperados. Here comes Lykos 2 over the top. And Gringo Loco taken down into the front row.
And the Kid Lykos, it looks like he's not done yet. He's priming up this crowd, going up, caught there with a super kick by Arez. And now it looks like King Strange is about to take flight.
Stepping off the middle rope, leaping over the top one, and crashing down on Lykos Gym. What a night. Los Desperados trying to claim that final spot in the semi-finals. Remember though, this isn't the last action we've got here on our broadcast tonight. Shotgun title match coming up after this as well, as Levanio defends against Ahura and Matt Cardona.
And that'll be an absolute barn buster of a match. Shotgun championship on the line and a big challenge for Levanio, who put himself in that position, but more on that later when that match comes around. For now, keep our focus on this final spot for World Tag Team Festival 2024. For the second round, as Lykos gets sent into that turnbuckle, and here comes Los Desperados.
Arez, rapid fire shots there in the Desperados corner. What a kick to the side of the head. Snapmare takedown on Lykos, and then a single foot on that top rope. Here comes Gringo Loco.
Oh, the base god is on that top rope. Switch sold by Loco. Lands right on those legs. Clear damage as the cover here and a kick out by Lykos. But you see that landing onto the legs of Lykos has caused some unbelievable damage. Maybe I think on the shins.
Yeah, I think we're having to kick out using your legs, obviously. I think that kind of jarred the leg even further after that impact. Now, Lykos has no idea where he is. I don't think he's nowhere near his own corner here.
The confusing. I don't know if he believes that they're chanting Kid Lykos right now. This crowd is...
Whatever helps, I guess.
Whatever helps. And especially when you're in a position like this, a very vulnerable position against two people who are known for pushing up, as you see there. Enough force to be able to find that enziguri.
Gringo Loco is down onto his knees. Lykos sees a launch pad, brings himself up to the top turnbuckle. He's got a monkey flip Arez off the top down to the canvas.
And that landing like almost a senton onto Gringo Loco.
Here comes Lykos 2 tagged in.
Lykos 2 sent in. Enziguri there in the corner. Lykos 1. And now 2 climbing up.
Beautiful springboard Spanish fly from Kid Lykos 2. It gets him a 2, it doesn't get him a 3.
But you see, no moment of disbelief, no moment of despair, only resolve for Kid Lykos 2. He feels that pendulum swinging.
This is why Lykos Gym are one of the absolute best teams in Britain. I think it looked like Lykos were going to use Lykos 2 to hit a brainbuster. Instead, double reverse Rana from Arez.
And this match has been back and forth. One team gains control only for the other team to do something incredible.
That was impeccable execution on that reverse Rana from Arez. Gringo Loco now in for Los Desperados.
And Loco pushing Kid Lykos 2 to that top rope. Very dangerous, very critical here if the superplex were to connect this late into the match.
Yeah, Lykos 2 knows he can't allow that to happen. He bites Loco. That wolf-like instinct does Kid Lykos 2, and it may have saved him there, but maybe not. Arez!
Almost crashing there as Arez climbs up and finds the Frankenstein straight into the boot.
I think Lykos 2 thought he'd regained his footing. He ran right into the foot, as you said. Los Desperados, how innovative! Stunning from Arez and Gringo Loco, but can Arez crawl over and capitalize? Can he make the pin here on Kid Lykos 2? Trying to send Los Desperados to the semi-final, but Kid Lykos saves his tag team partner.
That wheelbarrow slingshot, those moments before he made the cover might have been the difference maker at that moment, Dave.
The fans here roaring their approval.
Couple of blows back and forth as now it becomes a battle of attrition between Arez and Kid Lykos.
Arez coming back and there's an elbow right to the face. The war of attrition is right. Who can withstand the heavy artillery from the other? Arez and Kid Lykos blow for blow, strike for strike. And more than 15 minutes into this match, still hitting each other. Kick to the back of the leg, trying to chop down that vertical base, taking Arez down to a knee.
A rushing in and straight into that super kick. Right in the kisser as now Arez rushes into those ropes and gets cut off by Lykos. Back and forth between these two. Lykos does a great job and gets that octopus stretch in.
Lykos, that's one of his trademark moves. Meanwhile, Lykos too got the submission locked in as well. We could have a double submission victory. What a statement that would be for Lykos Gym.
You see now Loco and Arez battling their way. Arez makes his way to the ropes.
Yeah, Loco does as well. Los Desperados able to save themselves. Only temporarily though, because there's a super kick right to the side of the head of Gringo Loco. Kid Lykos off the top. A picture perfect swanton bomb from Lykos. Lykos too will go for the cover and Los Desperados survive somehow.
And now you see Lykos very quickly saying, up, up, climb. But will this climb lead to gold?
Arez trying to come to the rescue of his partner, and he's been able to do it. Lykos kicked in the head. And hold on here. Gringo Loco with Lykos too on his shoulders. Hits him with the base bomb. There's the drop kick from Arez. The pin, and that'll do it.
Und hier sind die Sieger. Arez Gringo Loco, Los Desperados.
Los Desperados take the 6th and final spot in tomorrow's semi-finals. Wow, what a match between two of the best teams on the planet.
High octane from start to finish. Never hitting the brake, just punching that gas more and more. But in the end, it is Arez and Gringo Loco who managed to capture the victory under not just the cheers of this crowd, but a Mexican tradition of throwing money into the ring to show praise, to show respect to the two competitors.
And there may yet be more respect heaped upon these two before this weekend is done. Arez, Gringo Loco, Los Desperados advancing here to wrap up the tournament section of night 1 here at the World Tag Team Festival. But as we mentioned a few moments ago, Matt, there is still a piece of business to take care of here on our broadcast. Our night 1 main event coming up in just a few moments' time. That big three-way for the Shotgun Championship.
Sie sind in Runde 2, meine Damen und Herren. Arez und Gringo Loco, Los Desperados.
Los Desperados enjoying the applause as they pick up those coins from the canvas, enjoying the fruits of their labor. We're about to take you back and explain to you how this massive main event came to be. Arez and Gringo Loco out of here. Shotgun Championship up next.
Für die Sieger Arez und Gringo Loco, Los Desperados.